Today, I call on the elders who can remember and who have heard the call before but ignored it. I come to you with a message that is not new but ancient, a call that echoes across time. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. No more backward thinking. It's time for thinking ahead. The prophecy, it was instruction. It was a plea for transformation. Today, its message is more urgent than ever. Hatred, division, poverty, and war still surrounds us. We were warned, but many of us remained asleep. The time for sleeping is over. The call spoke to teachers, to teach a new way. And indeed, teachers hold the future in their hands. But for too long, our children have been taught half-truth and outright lies. They have been disconnected from their origins, their power, their potential. It is no accident that Africa's story, the story of the world's first civilizations, first scientists, first spiritual systems, was hidden, distorted, whitewashed, because a people who knew their greatness cannot be controlled. The call spoke to doctors to care for the people, especially the elders. Yet today, the elders, the carriers of memory, the living libraries of our heritage, are neglected and forgotten. When we lose them, we lose our direct link to our origins. We lose the ancestral echo that whispers who we are. The call spoke to builders, to build a new land, not just buildings, but communities, systems, and futures rooted in truth. Yet, what has been built for us instead are systems of control. Instead of schools, lies. Instead of history, distractions. Instead of wisdom. At the root of these lies are truth we must confront. For centuries, our natural spirituality, our direct connection to the Creator, to the earth, to the universe, to our ancestors, was stolen and replaced with man-made religion. Religion, as reshaped and imposed, became a tool for rulers to accumulate power and keep the masses docile. It taught obedience over freedom, silence over truth, and waiting for salvation in the sky while wealth and control was seized here on earth. But spirituality was never about buildings or institutions. It was about inner knowing, divine connection, living in harmony with creation. This is why Black spirituality had to be erased and whitewashed. This is why our gods were demonized, our rituals outlawed, our images of divinity repainted to look like our oppressors. Because if you disconnect a people from their spirit, you just disconnect them from their power. Yet, the ancestors are still speaking. The black gods are returning. They are not descending from clouds. They are awakening inside you. They are our ancestral echo, your inner compass, your divine inheritance, that quiet voice inside you that whispers something is wrong. is the same voice that guided your ancestors across the oceans, through chains, through every form of oppression. It is calling now. And this is why I do what I do. Reject the lies. Remember who you are. You are not what they told you. You are not what have been taught to you and for you to fear. You are the descendants of the first builders, the first scientists, the first healers, astronomers, philosophers, spiritual teachers. You are the children of the black gods, and you yourself is a god. Listen to the divinity within you. It speaks through your intuition, your creativity, your dreams. It speaks through the rhythm of your heart, the pulse of the drum, the songs of the elders, the quiet moments when you feel something greater moving through you. That is not imagination. That is not coincidence. That is your true power calling you home. We have been conditioned to look outward for saviors, to wait for leaders, for politicians, for preachers to tell us what to do. But the world won't get no better if we just let it be. We've got to change it, just you and me. Do not wait for someone to rescue you. Do not wait for permission. The same energy that created the pyramids, that mapped the stars, that carried our ancestors' wisdom through every trial, lives in you. The ancestors are not gone. They are alive in your blood, your memory, in your very breath. This is not a call for hate. This is a call for awakening. This is not about division. It's about reclamation. Reclaiming your mind, your history, your spirit, your future. The systems of control will crumble when we stop feeding them our ignorance, our silence, and our fear. So, wake up. Teachers, teach the truth. Not the brainwashed, whitewashed version of history, but the history that liberates minds. Doctors, heal the wounds of the soul as well as the body. Builders, construct communities rooted in justice, not profit. Parents, tell your children who they are before the world tells them what they are not. And to every one of you, reject the lies. Remember who you are. Listen to the divine inside you. The black gods are returning. The ancestral echo is calling. It is calling you to rise, to reclaim your spirit, to build a world worthy of your greatness. I tell you, and sometimes I tell you not only once, but I tell you twice. This is a prophecy of instruction. And the words of this prophecy are even more urgent now more than ever. So, wake up.